And you guys, Americans, you'll find out. Okay, you will find out if you listen to me. Stop going to the malls and shopping. Stop buying from the big box stores. Stop. Like, just buy what you need. Clothes, food, shelter. That's it. That's all you got to do until my dad puts me on the throne to live a holy life. That's it. That's all you need. Honestly, you don't need more shirts. You don't need more shorts. You don't need more. Look in your closet. Some of you parents could wear your own kids' clothes. Some of your kids are so big they could wear your clothes. It's not necessary. Before you go out and buy something, just say to yourself, do I need it? Can I borrow it from my neighbor? You guys did, see, I had to go through all of this first to show you guys that it's possible. It's possible with love. With love, everything is possible. By yourself, you gotta want this for yourself, because I said what? Take my yoke upon you. Not man's yoke. Take my yoke upon you. My burdens are light. It's easy. My dad will make sure my angels make it easy for you. Not like how you wanted it for me to be, but I had to get through it. I had to go through it to make you see that you're not messing with no ordinary girl, female, woman. You're not messing with an ordinary woman. You are dealing with a person from heaven. Okay? But my dad let me do it in a way where it's like, okay, she's just like us. She's in touch with the afflictions of human beings. So I had to go through it to show you. Discipline. Discipline yourselves. Discipline your children. So nah, we ain't going there this year. I'm not doing that. They got to take the car. Let them take it. Let them take anything they want. Because it's a scare tactic of the enemy. You can't do this. And you can't remember when Satan came to my father about me? If you touch this, then she will curse you to your face. If you touch that, and she'll take everything from me. Take my family, my children, take everything from me. And I'm still surviving. Because he is my inheritance. My father is my inheritance. I need and want for nothing. And everything that I need, he'll make sure angels will provide for me. Even if in their mind they don't want to, they find themselves, here you go. Even when I'm like, my feelings, that my flesh is like, oh, Dad, this and that, this and that. Da, da, da. It's like, okay, just wait. Just wait on me. And I wait. Because I'm just like, I'm to the point where if I'm crying every night, I'm just tired. Just do what you have to do already. And please, soon enough, tell me to be quiet. I don't have to make any more videos anymore. I'm done. That's where I am right now. So it's like, I'm really waiting to be like, till he's like, he gives me no more words for America. Like, that's what I'm just like, take whoever's got to be out, take them out. I don't give me no more words for them until I'm where I'm supposed to be. But apparently he's not there yet. So I'm still here. This is what the second psalm says about love. You are my daughter. Today I am your father. Today you recognize that I am your father. For her father promised to raise her from the dead, not leaving her to rot in a grave. He said, I will give you the sacred blessing I promised to David. Blessings I promised to David. Another psalm explains it more fully. You will not allow your Holy One to rot in a grave. This is not a reference to David, for after David had done the will of God in his own generation, he died and was buried with his ancestors, with human beings, and his body decayed. No, it was a reference to someone else, someone whom God raised and whose body did not decay. Me. Brothers, listen. We are here to proclaim that through this woman, love, there is forgiveness for your sins. Everyone who believes in her is made right in God's sight. Something the law of Moses could never do. Be careful, do not let the prophet's words apply. Do not let her words apply to you, for they said, look, you are mockers. Be amazed and die. Wow. For I am doing something in your own day, something you wouldn't believe, even if someone told you about it. Be amazed and die. That means that you guys will. Don't be mockers. Because my dad showed them, and then they died. They saw me raised from the dead. They saw me escape death many, many, many times. You guys watched it. Because my dad was like, be amazed and die. I'm doing something in your day that has never been seen. I am doing something in your own day, something you wouldn't believe, even if someone told you about it. Wow. Okay. So now I want to go to okay, did I do Matthew? Okay, yeah, I did that. Okay, so now my dad is going to show you Americans how to pull together. For real, for real. Because we have storms coming. And these storms are not coming to tickle your fancy. They're not coming to bring rain for crops. They're coming to kill, steal, and destroy. Steal everything, take everything back. Steal lives, to take lives of livestock, crops, apartments, apartment buildings, houses, newly built houses, mansions. He's going to blow out those windows in Hollywood, California. All of that money they spilled on building marble and this and that, and look at the views and this and that. Them tornadoes going to hit California. Nineveh better have moved out of there. And my angels from Hollywood, they better move here where the Lord is, because this is where they're safe so far. Because I'm here, they're safe. And if they over there, they ain't safe. I'm going to tell you now, you ain't safe. You better get over here where love is, because I'm telling you now, you're not safe. They're not safe. But those who are out there, the witches, they can stay there. They can stay there. My dad's gonna keep them right there. They're gonna die in their sins. Those females are horrible. They're horrible and disgusting. And I saw Holly Berry say something about menopause. And she goes to a male doctor about menopause. What does he know about hot flashes and stuff? He's a man. My dad said on their menstrual cycle, on their lady days, women will give birth to demons. You know what that means? That their spirits are the spirit that they have inside is gonna come out of them. Yelling and screaming and not having their way. Wake up. Wake up. Hollywood got to stop trying to speak up for the people, because your opinion does not matter to the people of America anymore. To them, they think you're sitting on millions and you're living a good life and a privileged life. The devil's lied to them. They think you got all that money. They don't know the truth. So your opinions don't count. So stop trying to speak up for these old men that are going to be dead soon. They're either going to get locked up or die. Everybody's faces are going to start to look like what's going on behind closed doors. I promise you that. My dad said, oh yeah, they're going to start really looking like what they've been through. Why you don't look like what you've been through. But they're going to look like what they've been through, because they're still playing games. Okay, so let me go to Revelations chapter 11:3. It says 2 witnesses. I don't know. But it's really 2 witnesses and one that has the power, is the powerful prophet, and that is me. Then I was given, this is Revelation chapter 11. Then I was given a measuring stick, and I was told, go and measure the temple of God and the altar, and count the number of worshipers, meaning those who worship me, those who love me. But do not measure the outer courtyard, for it has been turned over to the nations. They will trample the holy city for 42 months, and I will give power to my witness, and she will be clothed in burlap and will prophesy during those 1,260 days. Like I said, this is compared. What I have on right now is burlap and sackcloth. Because in my kingdom, my clothes are tailor-made to fit me, the finest linen, the finest silk, the finest in the world. Okay? So, we'll prophesy during those 1,260 days. I find out that I think it's 42 months, 3 years, and 5 months. 3 years and 3.5 years. These 2 prophets, this shouldn't be, but these 2 prophets are 2 olive trees and the 2 lampstands that stand before God of all the earth. So it's 2, but him, when we come together, we become one. But this prophet stands before my Father. Okay? Lord of all the earth. If anyone tries to harm her, fire flashes from her mouth and consumes her enemies. This is how anyone who tries to harm her must die. And also, Michael. Whatever my father does to Michael, that's personal, and that's to put him. Anybody tries to harm him or do anything to him, they will die. Okay, he is a singing prophet. He is because of me, and he listens to my words. He's gotten the wisdom because he's like, oh, that voice sounds familiar. That's my wife. She spoke to me all of these things from her father. He's the wisest man on the earth because he listens to me and he understands who I am. It's a love of Ancient of Days. And I love him. That's why I tell him these things. And he loves me. If he loves me, then he'll listen to me and obey my commandments. And he'll obey my commands because they're coming from Dad. Okay, this consumes. Okay. If anyone tries to harm her, fire flashes from her mouth and consumes her enemies. This is how anyone who tries to harm her must die. She has power to shut the sky so that no rain will fall for as long as she prophesies. And she has the power to turn the rivers and oceans into blood and to strike the earth with every kind of plague as often as she wishes. When she completes her testimony, the beast that comes up out of the bottomless pit will declare war against her, and he will conquer her and kill her, and her body will lie in the main streets of America, the city that is figuratively called Sodom and Egypt, the city where their Lord was crucified, where love was crucified. And for 3.5 days, all peoples, tribes, languages, and nations will stare at her body. No one will be allowed to bury her. All the people who belong to this world will gloat over her and give presents to each other to celebrate the death of this prophet who had tormented them. But after 3.5 days, God breathed life into her, and she stood up. Terror struck all who were staring at her. Then a loud voice from heaven called to the two prophets, "Come up here." That's me and my husband. "Come up here." And they rose up to heaven in a cloud as their enemies watched. In the airplane. Shh. At the same time, there was a terrible earthquake that destroyed 1/10 of the city. 7,000 people died in that earthquake, and everyone else was terrified and gave glory to God in heaven. The second terror is past, but look, the third terror is coming quickly. My dad's just begun in America. I'm telling you, you guys continue to watch these floods and everything that are happening. Because if you go out to the ocean over here in New Jersey, all up and down the East Coast, and you see that water, you can't see the end of the water. You can't see the end of the water. My dad could bring all of that water as far in and as high as he wants to, for miles and miles to come. The waves will just keep pouring in, and people will be drowned on the earth. All up and down the East Coast. Tsunamis. And it just keeps coming, and at night is worse. there ain't gonna be daytime where man could come and rescue with a helicopter. All the animals of the sea, sharks, everything will be in there with you. Please believe me. Because you guys want to play with love. Leave me alone. Give me peace. Do right by me. Give me whatever that my dad has for me. Give me my money. Release my husband. Give me what's due to me. Give me what you guys stole. Put my money in my account. I should not have to be telling my kids, no, I can't buy that for you. I can't afford to get a couch in here. But your houses are fully furnished. You got nice beds and ivory sheets to sleep on. It's quiet in your neighborhoods. Okay? But not anymore. Not until my dad is sending out demons. You will get no sleep. He's taking your sleep. He is not going to be satisfied. He's not going to give anybody on the earth, especially in America, rest until he gives me a place to rest. Until I'm in my place of rest. Even in the wilderness, I should be able to rest in peace. But there's no rest for the wicked. So you want to continue to make noise. You want to continue to do what you... Okay. My dad said, okay, fine. I'm going to amp it up 7 times. She's being bothered a little bit, but I'm going to amp it up 7 times for you guys. So what I'm hearing is, it's irritating, but what you guys are going to hear is going to be amped up 7 times more. You understand? He made the ears. He can make sure that what you're hearing and I'm hearing are 2 different things. It's going to be like a pounding headache to you guys. He's going to bring the sound and a headache and a migraine and blindness to the eyes and vomiting and all of those other fun things that you thought was fun when I had to go through it. Diarrhea and everything else. Everything that happened to me, it's your turn now. First for the Jew, now for the Gentiles. Now for the human beings. Okay, so let me tell you why. Let me explain to you guys something. So, and believe me, the forecast, these people, they forecast the weather for the summer. It doesn't have to happen. Those storms that they're predicting, these hurricanes, don't have to happen. All I have to do is pray, Father, please do not destroy my land. My people have come together. They have given back what they stole. They have prayed. They have blessed me. My spirit feels good. I walk out of here. My bank account is full. I can go wherever I want to go. I see people smiling at me and smiling at each other, and kids skipping and hopping and love. I see the love is in the air. Please do not rip up my country anymore. And I can see my baby, like, I can see my man, like, what? That's you? Like, I'm happy. Those hurricanes that's predicted, I mean, we're talking about category 5, 4, 5. My dad's like, oh, yeah. Like he said, There'll be 10 in the house, 10 dead. Bodies are going to be in the wind. And in New York City, what the places where there's never hardly any hurricanes and stuff, yes, blow you right out of your 87-story apartment. He's not playing. This is something like you guys never seen before. Never. This is her storybook. And I can prevent it all. If you guys repent. Come together in love. Confess that I am who I say I am. Do right by me. Give back my money. Make sure I get my money as soon as possible. Stop stopping my mail. Stop acting like, that, you're not guilty. I don't walk around here. I know who I am. I know I'm above the human race, but I don't walk around here. I'm the queen. I don't walk like. I'm very humble because I like to, I'd like to enjoy myself around the human race. That's the reason why I'm here. I'd like to see the human race enjoy my world. I like to be a blessing to your children, your grandchildren, and to you guys. I want good food for you guys. You want to still eat Play-Doh, then be my guest. But I'm not going to be eating Play-Doh. I'm not going to be eating dog food. In the book, it said Egypt and Sodom. Michael came from Sodom. I came from Egypt. The two prophets. He's a second prophet. I am the prophet. The child of God. But because he and I are married already spiritually, if he is on one accord with me, if he's in love with me, then, we are one in spirit. And he's doing everything in his possible to get us together and to bring me happiness and joy. But Satan got to get out of the way. And whoever's letting Satan just get out the way. Give me my money and get out of the way. Because your time is up. It's over. My kingdom is coming, and it says it in Revelations 11, I think 11 or 12. But I want to tell Satan, his minions, why you couldn't destroy me. But I'm going to end this video right here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.